Have you ever stopped to wonder if everything we've been told about money is true? From the time we were children, a single idea was planted deep within our souls. Work hard, and you will be rewarded. It was the promise whispered by our parents, echoed by our teachers, and celebrated in the stories we were told. We learned to believe that putting in the hours, day after day, was the golden ticket to a life of abundance and security. We saw our families rise before the sun and come home long after it had set, their bodies tired but their spirits driven by this unwavering belief. This was the gospel of success we all grew up with. We took this lesson and ran with it. We studied hard to get the good grades, landed the respectable job, and climbed the corporate ladder with fierce determination. We sacrificed weekends, missed family dinners, and poured every ounce of our energy into our careers, trusting that our dedication would eventually pay off. We became the responsible ones, the dependable employees, the pillars of our communities. The promise was that if we just kept our heads down and worked harder than everyone else, the doors to wealth and freedom would swing wide open for us. It felt noble, it felt right, and it felt like the only path forward. But what if I told you that this promise, this foundational truth we have built our lives upon, is incomplete? What if the reason you feel like you're running on a treadmill, working harder than ever but not getting any closer to your dreams, is because hard work alone was never the entire secret? This isn't to say that effort doesn't matter. It absolutely does. But it is only one piece of a much larger, more complex puzzle. The world is filled with hardworking, honest people who are struggling to make ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck, and wondering why their immense efforts aren't translating into financial freedom. This realization can be a tough pill to swallow. It can feel like a betrayal of everything we've ever known. But it is also the most liberating truth you will ever embrace. Understanding that hard work is a powerful engine, but it needs a steering wheel to guide it, is the first step toward a new reality. It's the moment you stop asking, "Am I working hard enough?" and start asking, "Is my work working for me?" Let's look around us. Really look. Think about the people you see every single day who are the very definition of hard work. Think of the single mother working 2 jobs, barely sleeping, just to put food on the table and keep the lights on for her children. She is tireless. She is dedicated. She is pouring her entire being into her family's survival. Think of the construction worker who spends 10 hours a day under the hot sun, his body aching and sore, building skylines for others while worrying about his own mortgage. These are the unsung heroes of our society, the backbone of our communities. Their work ethic is undeniable. Yet are they wealthy? For the vast majority, the answer is a heartbreaking no. They are trapped in a cycle of earning just enough to get by, with little to no room for savings, let alone investments. An unexpected car repair or medical bill can become a devastating financial crisis. They are living proof that you can work yourself to the bone and still be light years away from financial security. Their stories reveal the profound gap between societal expectations and economic reality. They are not failing because they are lazy. They are struggling because the system is not designed for them to win. The harsh truth is this: hard work without a smart strategy leads to survival, not wealth. It keeps you afloat, but it rarely allows you to sail toward the horizon of your dreams. When you are paid only for the hours you put in, your income is forever capped by the number of hours in a day. You are trading your most precious, non-renewable resource, your time, for a fixed amount of money. This is the fundamental flaw in the traditional path to success. You can't work 25 hours a day. You can't double your salary overnight simply by wishing for it. Your ability to earn is limited by your physical presence and your energy. So, the question becomes, why does this myth persist? It persists because it serves a system that needs a large, compliant workforce. It's a simple, easy-to-digest narrative that keeps people focused on their immediate tasks rather than the bigger picture of wealth creation. It encourages us to be good employees, instead of inspiring us to become owners. But you have the power to see beyond this myth. You can honor the value of hard work while also recognizing its limitations. It's time to stop just working for your money. Start learning how to make your money work for you. Have you ever considered what that would look like for you? So what is the missing ingredient? If it's not just about working more hours, what separates the perpetually struggling from the financially free? There are a few critical pieces that we were simply never taught in school. The first and most important is a lack of financial literacy. We learn about history. We learn about science. We learn about literature, but we are rarely taught the language of money. We don't learn about assets and liabilities. We don't learn about compound interest. We don't learn about investing. We are handed a paycheck and are expected to magically know how to manage it, grow it, and protect it from inflation, which silently eats away at its value every single year. This leads directly to the second problem. We are caught in the time for money trap. Most of us are taught to get a job where we are paid an hourly wage or an annual salary. In this model, the only way to earn more is to work more hours or get a promotion, both of which have finite limits. The wealthy, on the other hand, understand that their time is their most valuable asset, and they refuse to trade it away cheaply. They focus on building systems and assets that generate income for them even when they are not actively working. Their goal is to decouple their income from their time, creating a stream of revenue that flows 24/7. The third missing piece is the powerful concept of leverage. Leverage is the ability to do more with less. In the financial world, this can mean using other people's money, like a bank loan for a rental property or other people's time, by hiring employees to run a business. The hard worker relies only on their own 2 hands and 24 hours. The smart investor learns to use leverage to amplify their efforts. They might create a digital product like an ebook or online course that can be sold to thousands of people simultaneously, generating income far beyond what they could earn trading individual time. Finally, there is the pervasive fear of taking calculated risks. Our traditional upbringing teaches us that the safest path is the best path. Get a secure job, save a little in the bank, and avoid risk at all costs. But the truth is, there is no reward without some level of risk. Wealth is not built by hiding money in a savings account where it barely grows. It is built by investing into assets with potential for exponential growth. The wealthy are not reckless gamblers, but they are masters of calculated risk. They educate themselves, analyze opportunities, and are willing to step outside their comfort zone for greater return. Ask yourself, how many income streams do you currently have? The biggest difference between those who build wealth and those who don't is not found in their bank accounts. It is found in their minds. Wealthy people think about money in a fundamentally different way. While most people are focused on earning a high salary, the wealthy are obsessed with ownership. They don't just want to work for the company, they want to own a piece of it through stocks. They don't just want to pay rent, they want to own the building and collect the rent. Ownership is what allows you to benefit from the growth of an asset long after your initial effort is done. It is the shift from being a player in the game to owning the game board itself. This focus on ownership naturally leads to a focus on investments. The average person sees money as something to be spent on bills, wants, and desires. When they have extra, they might put it into a savings account for a rainy day. The wealthy see money as a tool, a seed that can be planted to grow a forest of future income. Every dollar is a potential worker they can send out into the world to earn more dollars for them. They prioritize buying assets, things that put money into their pockets, over buying liabilities, things that take money out. This simple but profound distinction guides every financial decision they make. Furthermore, the wealthy mindset is centered on creating value. Instead of asking, "How can I get a job?" they ask, "What problem can I solve?" They understand that money is a byproduct of the value you provide to others. Creating a business that serves a community need, inventing a product that makes life easier, building a platform that connects people. The income they receive is a direct reflection of the scale and impact of the value they have delivered to the marketplace. They are not chasing money. They are creating value, and the money follows. Finally, they understand the power of multiple income streams. They know that relying on a single source of income, especially a job that can be lost at any moment, is incredibly risky. So, they diversify. Income from a business, income from rental properties, income from stock dividends, income from digital products. If one stream dries up, they have others to support them. This creates a level of financial resilience and security that a single paycheck can never provide. It is this web of income streams that truly sets them free. Ask yourself, how many income streams do you currently have? Let's paint a picture of two individuals, both with the same goal, financial freedom. Our first person is Sarah, the hard worker. Sarah is a talented graphic designer who works for a top marketing agency. She arrives early. She stays late. She consistently delivers incredible work. She earns a good salary of $80,000 a year. After taxes, rent, student loans, living expenses, she manages to save about $500 a month. She puts that into a standard savings account. She works tirelessly for a promotion, hoping to increase her salary to $95,000 in a few years. Her entire financial world is tied to her performance at her job. Sarah is respected and valued, but her wealth-building potential is capped. Her income is directly tied to the hours she is at her desk. If she gets sick or wants to take an extended vacation, her work piles up and her income stream is at risk. She is an employee, a vital cog in a machine, but she does not own the machine itself. After 40 years, she will retire with a 401k and Social Security, hoping it will be enough. Now let's look at David, the smart investor. David is also a graphic designer with similar skills, but he decided to take a different path. He works as a freelancer, earning about $60,000 a year, less than Sarah. However, David has educated himself about financial freedom. He lives modestly, he uses the extra money and time to build assets. He spends his first year creating high-quality design templates. He sells them on an online marketplace. After some initial marketing effort, these templates start generating $1,000 a month in passive income, whether he is working or not. This is his first asset. David then takes that passive income and invests it into low-cost index funds, allowing his money to grow through compound interest. He also uses earnings to make a down payment on a small rental property. The rental generates another $400 a month. Within a few years, David's assets are generating $2,500 monthly, completely independent of his active work. He still does freelance design because he enjoys it, but he doesn't have to. He has built a system that supports him. While Sarah was climbing a ladder, David was building an elevator. His path is one of exponential growth, creating true freedom and choice. The stories of Sarah and David are not just stories, they are a choice. You have the power to decide which path you want to walk. Trade your precious time for money, or begin the journey of working smart toward true freedom. The first step: invest in your financial education. Read books, listen to podcasts, take online courses, immerse yourself in the world of money. Learn the language of assets, learn liabilities, understand how investing works. This knowledge is the foundation of wealth. It's the greatest investment you'll make. Next, start building assets slowly but steadily. You don't need a lot to begin. An asset generates income. Create a digital product, an ebook, create a guide, create a simple online course. Base it on a skill you already have. Start a blog, start a YouTube channel. Begin investing $50 a month into an index fund. Create income sources not tied to your hours. Build one small stream, then another. Watch them grow over time. Shift your thinking. Employee mindset to entrepreneurial mindset. An employee waits to be told what to do. An entrepreneur looks for problems to solve. An entrepreneur looks for opportunities to create value. Think like an owner in your current job. Create systems to make work efficient. Add value beyond your job description. This mindset makes you better at what you do. It trains your brain to spot wealth opportunities around you. This isn't just about getting rich. It's about reclaiming your life. Freedom to spend your days as you choose. Pursue your passions. Be present with your loved ones. Live without the constant weight of financial anxiety. Say no to things that drain you. Say yes to things that fill you with joy. Hard work is honorable, but smart work is liberating. Your freedom is waiting for you. The journey may be hard, but it is worth it. So I ask you, what is one thing you will do today to start learning? Your new story begins now.